You may not know it from my background, but I am in Amsterdam. I'm about to catch the train to the convention hall. I'm super excited, and I'll be taking you along with me for the ride. Got off the train, and the little conductor, well, he wasn't a little guy, but he was the conductor, and he's just like, MagicCon is the other way. He could already identify us, but we're off the train, and we are on the move towards the convention hall. The moment of truth has arrived. Boom! We're at MagicCon Amsterdam. Let's join the droves of people entering the hall. Okie doke, we are officially badged up, and now we can go to one of the longest lines for a MagicCon I've ever seen, which is a great thing because it means there's tons of people here waiting to have a great time. So I'm excited to get started with all that. Totally lucked out. As I waited in line to get my badge, the line to get into the hall completely cleared up, so life is good. This event is awesome. There are so many people. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I've been wandering around the convention hall, and I have to say, there are so many things to do here. There's a lot of folks. There's a pro tour to watch. There's lots of people. It's really cool. And my meet and greet booth starts soon, but I'm just exploring as much of the hall as I can before then, and then I'll be doing a lot more exploration after. And then this is the room I'll be spending most of my day tomorrow playing in my Limited Championship Qualifier event. But yeah, really cool event so far, just wandering around, seeing some folks. I've already gotten to meet a couple of folks who watch my stuff, which is really, really fun. So thanks to everybody who's come up so far. Well, my meet and greet hour and a half is over. It was an absolute blast. Met so many people. Got to sign a bunch of cards, sign a bunch of playmats, take a bunch of pictures. It was a great time. I'm really glad that I was able to do it. And I am now excited to go check out some of the more of the convention. Just wandering around the convention hall, I just bumped into Medic, who is probably my favorite League of Legends commentator ever, and it was just surreal. Like, I just bumped into him at the Magic convention, and I'm on Cloud9 right now. I'm just so happy, which is also kind of a League of Legends joke because Cloud9 is one of the American teams, but he's a commentator for the Europe scene, and I watched a bunch of that at the exact time when I was super into League, and he was my favorite commentator probably. So yeah, I'm super hyped, and now I'm gonna try to head in to watch game nights live. So hopefully I can get into there and watch some of that. So exciting stuff. Oh my gosh, coming out of game nights live, that was electric. So much fun, had a total blast. Sat next to some folks from Germany who who knew who I was, which was fun too. So I got to meet some fans and then watch a really fun game of Commander. Really cool time. I'm really glad I went. And yeah, convention's been a blast. I'm here with Iron Man, and I'm about to take a little quiz to figure out what my color identity is. So I'll follow up with that when I get it. My color quiz is complete. I got blue. Let's go. Just what I was hoping for. So it all worked out. Day one of MagicCon Amsterdam is in the books for me. I got to meet tons of folks at the meet and greet. I got to go to game nights live. I got to meet a bunch of cool folks that I really enjoyed meeting. I even got to check in on some of my pro player friends / acquaintances to see how they were doing in the event. So it was a big success. I'm excited for tomorrow. As you can tell, I'm losing my voice because I got to talk to so many people. Thanks to everyone who came up and chatted, and I got to sign some autographs and take some photos, which was fantastic. So that's gonna do it for today. And now I'm gonna go find somewhere to eat and then get ready for tomorrow, which is when I'm gonna be playing in my Limited Championship Qualifier. So big event, gotta get some rest, and I'm gonna have a blast regardless of how it goes. And I'm really looking forward to it. So see you folks tomorrow. Okie doke, back in the convention hall, getting ready for my Limited Championship Qualifier tournament. Tons of people around, as you can see. I talked to some players that had played on the Pro Tour on the train ride over, which was really fun. And now I'm really excited for my event. Round one of my Limited Championship Qualifier is in the books. I managed to get a quick 2-0, feels pretty good. My deck is pretty solid, I think, and I'm pretty happy with how I built it as well. So really looking forward to the rest of the rounds, and maybe I'll have time to show a picture of the deck at some point. Okay, a couple rounds later, I've lost 2 in a row, unfortunately, but that's how it goes sometimes. My opponent in round 2, I made a couple of slight misplays that got punished, and then I forgot to draw a card off of one of my political triumph triggers, so that was something that I'm not going to mess up again. But classic, play on arena, practice on arena, like triggers get tricky sometimes when you're not fully functioning, so maybe a little off today, but then I got Superhero Civil War, which is just tough. And then the last round was just really close games, but like, if he just had the extra juice in the tank. He had an Iron Lad draw like 4 cards, which I've never seen ever, so that was pretty wild. But yeah, just a couple of close losses. There wasn't a ton I could do in some of them. A couple of them, there were like close decisions that like, I would then top deck a card that would make it look really bad, but such is life, and we're going to keep battling. So the tournament is in the books, waiting on the final standings, and what happened was, after starting 1-2, I rattled off 5 wins in a row. So I finished 6-2. I think that'll be good enough for a pretty decent prize in the top 64, which is really fun for a tournament that had over 500 players. It had 505 players. Starting 1-2, battling back. That's kind of the name of the game for me. At the moment, I've done that a couple of tournaments in a row, and it's pretty fun to end up with a pretty nice prize after starting off in the dumps a little bit. So really excited, really pleased, and it felt good to keep focused and play pretty well, honestly. I think I maintained a good level of play and even upped my game a bit for the later rounds, and I feel really proud of that. So really hyped to battle back, keep the composure, and 6-2, and I'll probably end up with a pretty nice standing and hopefully the top 64. I think I was pretty close to top 64 before the round started, so I imagine I'll end up somewhere in there. And yeah, really fun time battling back, playing some close matches, and overall really cool to get a good result out of the day. So really fun stuff, and yeah, I had a blast. So in line for my prizes, I randomly was standing next to none other than Sirkovitz from Draft Data, like kind of analyst fame, who's guests on Limited Resources all the time. And I like knew who he was. He knew who I was. We'd like chatted online before, and he's literally just standing next to me in line for prizes. Waiting for the train. And so I just chatted with him, and then we just hung out for like 2 hours and had dinner together. So surreal things happening at the MagicCon. Life is good, and now catching the late night train. But yeah, just wild, crazy stuff. It's the final day of the convention. The MagicCon has been a blast so far. I'm slowly losing my voice, which has been the classic convention experience, but it's been a super fun time, and I'm walking to the public transit, which is great here in the Netherlands, to go to the convention for the final day. So it's been awesome. There's something fun about, they play like kind of nice music here in their subway system. I don't know if you can hear it, but I don't know, just chilling on the escalator, maybe going on the train, but yeah, they play like nice music. The Pro Tour Finals is happening right behind me. It's crazy. It looks like the game's about to end and Yuki Ichikawa is about to win, so excited to watch this happen live.
And he goes down to 1, and he gets the thrown at his face, and that's it. Yuki Ichikawa is your Pro Tour Marvel Superheroes champion.
The MagicCon is wrapping up. It was a tremendous success, so much fun. Met a ton of folks, got to do a bunch of cool activities, played in a tournament. Overall, really, really great time. Everyone's starting to wrap up, and yeah, this is just the last little look at the like kind of Marvel area. But yeah, super fun stuff. Had a blast, and yeah, just a great time.